In an era marked by growing environmental concerns, sustainable diets have taken center stage. A sustainable diet is more than a trend, it represents a shift in how we think about food and its impact. It is environmentally sound, nutritionally adequate, and economically accessible. This holistic approach considers the interconnectedness of food systems. Our choices at the dinner table have far-reaching consequences. The transition to a sustainable diet is beneficial for the environment and human health. It reduces the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, these diets boost energy and well-being. Antioxidants in plant-based foods protect against cellular damage and inflammation. Long-term adherence can increase longevity and reduce age-related diseases. The environmental impact of our food choices is undeniable, and adopting sustainable diets is crucial for mitigating the negative consequences of conventional food production. Industrial agriculture, characterized by monoculture farming practices and the heavy use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, has been a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, deforestation, biodiversity loss, and water pollution. One of the most significant environmental benefits of sustainable diets is the reduction in greenhouse gas emissions. Livestock, particularly cattle, are major producers of methane, a potent greenhouse gas that contributes significantly to climate change. By reducing our consumption of animal products, we can significantly decrease the demand for livestock production and its associated environmental footprint. Furthermore, sustainable agriculture practices, such as crop rotation, cover cropping, and reduced tillage, help sequester carbon in the soil, acting as a carbon sink and mitigating climate change. These practices also improve soil health, water retention, and biodiversity, making our food system more resilient to climate change impacts. The reduced reliance on synthetic fertilizers and pesticides associated with sustainable farming practices leads to cleaner water and healthier ecosystems. Runoff from agricultural fields, often contaminated with fertilizers and pesticides, is a major source of water pollution, harming aquatic life and threatening human health. By adopting sustainable diets, we can promote the use of ecological farming methods that protect our waterways and preserve biodiversity. The question of whether increasing plant-based foods is necessary for sustainability is not a matter of opinion, but a matter of scientific consensus. The evidence overwhelmingly suggests that a shift towards more plant-centric diets is paramount for mitigating climate change, conserving water resources, and promoting biodiversity. Plant-based foods such as fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and grains have a significantly lower environmental impact compared to animal-based products. The production of animal products, particularly meat, requires vast amounts of land, water, and energy. Livestock grazing is a leading cause of deforestation, as forests are cleared to create pasture land. Furthermore, the production of animal feed requires significant agricultural inputs, further exacerbating the environmental impact. Plant-based foods, on the other hand, are far more efficient in terms of resource utilization. They require less land, water, and energy to produce, and many crops can be grown using sustainable farming practices that minimize environmental impact. Moreover, plant-based foods are naturally cholesterol-free and low in saturated fat, making them a healthier choice for both individuals and the planet. Increasing the proportion of plant-based foods in our diets does not necessarily mean adopting a strict vegan or vegetarian lifestyle. Even small changes, such as reducing meat consumption, choosing plant-based protein sources more often, and incorporating more fruits and vegetables into our meals can make a significant difference. Navigating plant-based eating, addressing potential downsides. While the benefits of plant-based eating are undeniable, it's important to acknowledge and address potential downsides to ensure a smooth and healthy transition. One common concern is the risk of nutrient deficiencies, particularly vitamin B12, iron, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids, which are less readily available or absorbed from plant sources. Vitamin B12 is primarily found in animal products, and deficiency can lead to fatigue, anemia, and neurological problems. For those following a vegan diet, it's crucial to include fortified foods or supplements to meet daily requirements. Iron from plant sources is less bioavailable than heme iron from animal sources, so consuming iron-rich foods with a source of vitamin C can enhance absorption. Calcium, essential for strong bones and teeth, is abundant in dairy products. Plant-based sources include leafy greens, fortified plant milk, tofu, and sesame seeds. Omega-3 fatty acids, crucial for brain health and reducing inflammation, are found in fatty fish. Plant-based sources include flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and algae oil. Another potential challenge is the accessibility and affordability of plant-based options. In some regions, fresh produce may be limited, especially during certain seasons. Planning ahead, buying in bulk when possible, and opting for frozen or canned fruits and vegetables can be helpful strategies. Additionally, exploring local farmers markets or community-supported agriculture or CSA programs can provide access to fresh, seasonal produce. Plant-based meats, a sustainable alternative? Plant-based meats have emerged as a popular alternative to traditional meat products, offering a similar taste and texture while boasting a lower environmental impact. These products, made from plant-based ingredients such as soy, pea protein, or fungi, have gained traction among consumers looking to reduce their meat consumption for health or environmental reasons. The environmental benefits of plant-based meats are significant, particularly in terms of greenhouse gas emissions, land use, and water consumption. Studies have shown that the production of plant-based meats generates significantly fewer greenhouse gases compared to conventional meat production. Additionally, plant-based meats require less land and water for production, making them a more sustainable option. However, it's important to note that not all plant-based meats are created equal. Some products may be highly processed and contain high amounts of sodium, saturated fat, or additives. It's essential to read labels carefully and choose products that are minimally processed and made with whole food ingredients. While plant-based meats can be a valuable addition to a sustainable diet, they should not be seen as a complete replacement for whole, unprocessed plant-based foods. A balanced and varied diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains should form the foundation of a healthy and sustainable eating pattern. Practical steps towards a sustainable diet. Transitioning to a sustainable diet can be simple. Start with small changes for a big impact. Embrace plant-forward eating. Reduce meat consumption. Choose local and seasonal produce. Minimize food waste. Support sustainable brands. The future of food: embracing sustainable choices. As we navigate the challenges of a changing climate and a growing global population, the importance of sustainable diets has never been clearer. The choices we make about the food we eat have far-reaching consequences, not only for our own health, but also for the health of the planet and future generations. Embracing sustainable diets is not merely about adopting a set of dietary guidelines. It's about fostering a deeper connection with our food, understanding its origins, and appreciating the interconnectedness of our food systems. It's about recognizing that our choices at the dinner table can be a powerful force for positive change. The future of food lies in embracing diversity, both in the types of food we consume and the ways in which it is produced. It's about supporting local food systems, promoting sustainable agriculture practices, and reducing our reliance on industrial food production. As consumers, we have the power to shape the future of food by making conscious choices that prioritize our health and the health of the planet. By embracing sustainable diets, we can create a more just, equitable, and sustainable food system for all. Conclusion: our shared responsibility. The journey towards a more sustainable food system is a collective one, requiring a concerted effort from individuals, communities, policymakers, and industry leaders. By acknowledging our shared responsibility and working together, we can create a food system that nourishes both people and the planet. Adopting sustainable diets is a powerful step we can all take to reduce our environmental impact, improve our health, and create a more just and equitable food system. By making mindful choices about the food we eat, we can contribute to a healthier, more sustainable future for all. Let us not underestimate the power of our individual choices. Every meal is an opportunity to vote for a more sustainable future, one bite at a time.